Hi, I'm Jenna Kelly, and you're watching the Green Girl Minute, and I'm here in Aspen, Colorado, at the Aspen Institute at the For the Forest Symposium, which is connecting the dots between climate change and our forest health. And I am thrilled to have with me today Larry Schweiger, the President and CEO of the National Wildlife Federation. How are you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Well, we're so excited to have you here. I know you came back to the National Wildlife Federation in 2004 to combat climate change. Why are you so passionate about working on this problem?
Well, wildlife have been under a number of important stresses. We've seen loss of habitat, pollution, a number of other factors at work. But clearly climate change is going to trump all of those and make all of those threats even more difficult in the years ahead. Scientists have been warning us that we may lose up to 30, perhaps 40% of our species if we don't act now to protect wildlife from climate change.
And today we're learning about the pine beetle devastation, and is this an example of climate change happening right here in our backyard affecting us?
I believe when you look at the entire West and in fact look at what's happened to forest ecosystems around the world, there's a clear pattern taking place. There are increased forest fires, increasing beetle and insect damage. There's enormous drought stresses from warmer temperatures. We're seeing a number of factors. When you look at the whole, it makes a clear pattern, one that we should be very troubled by.
Larry, you're someone who's thought about this for a long time. What can we do to solve this problem?
I think the most important thing we can do is to set a new energy policy for this nation. We have been addicted to fossil fuels, and that addiction is causing enormous risk internationally. It's also causing enormous risk to our ecosystems, to our children, to our own water supplies. I could go down a long list. There's a number of things at risk as we ignore our energy policies and continue to behave the way we did 100 years ago.
And I talked to someone earlier who suggested putting a price on carbon. Is that something that you believe should be in the energy policy?
Well, we tried very hard to get a price on carbon to create a shift away from carbon fuels and to get people to capture carbon and do other things with carbon. And I believe very strongly that we need to have an energy policy that in fact incentivizes carbon-free energy.
And talk to us about your book. I know you recently published a new book about solutions to climate change.
The book is entitled Last Chance: Preserving Life on Earth, and the book was written for the layperson, and it's intended to help people understand both the risk and also the opportunities we have to solve the problem, and to make clear that we have a limited amount of time to act, that we need to move now.
And if people want to get this book, how would they order it online, or?
Yeah, it's available online. Just type in Last Chance and my name, Schweiger, and you'll find it.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us today. You gave us some great insight about, solving the climate change crisis. So thanks again, and tune back into the Green Girl Minute in just a moment.